Hey guys, good morning.
Welcome back, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin?
All right, so the show's getting really good.
It is.
It's getting fantastic. I really enjoyed last week's episode. Also, it kind of shows from Bubbles and Johnny's standpoint how cyclical that all is, right?
Sure.
Johnny gets out of the game and now he's right back to it, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Recidivism is a thing.
Yeah, and it's kind of that way for everybody on the show. But
Right.
we did get the really harsh reality of Wallace's situation.
Right.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, does what most police shows don't do in terms of the empathy that's required when you look at the overall problem of the ubiquitous war on drugs.
Yeah.
In that, the first episode we have what is Gantz or whatever the witness who dies, right?
Yeah.
And it's a tragedy because he's a citizen who comes forward to do the right thing and is killed for it.
Yeah.
But it plays into that kind of like cynical mindset people have of, that's the tragedy. But when the drug dealers kill each other, it's no big deal because they're just killing each other.
Yeah.
Which it's more complicated than that,
Way
right? We start off with that, but then you get to realize that some of these characters, you look at Wallace, who's a teenager who is being forced to raise a dozen kids for a multitude of reasons whose parents aren't around.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not that these are bad people. This is a completely failed system in a failed world, right? Like there's 10 or 12 kids he's having to raise, basically.
Yeah.
He has no business doing it.
While being a kid himself.
Right. It's not just where are their parents. There's a million things that could have happened with their parents. Where are social workers? Where's the schools? Where's the government? They have been completely, lost and dropped through the cracks with no one willing to do anything except this kid. It's a system you just cannot beat.
Yeah.
A kid like Wallace and probably most of the kids that he's getting to school every day don't have a chance. Really.
Very well said. I mean, it is the harsh reality of the show, and it's like then you cut back to the actual government, the police force in the show, and it's like, geez,
Right.
This is so depressing.
Yeah, because they don't have a chance either. They're all playing in the same dumb system.
Yep.
From Rawls on down. Rawls was probably a good cop when he joined the police.
Now look at him.
And he obviously did good work to work himself up. But now it's like, well, in order to keep my job or keep going, I have to, get my murder numbers where I need my murder numbers. And then it all becomes a game of, let's blow this other case so that I can get 3 murders off my book so that my statistics look better. It's a complete tragic mess.
And it shows you what doing the right thing gets you. It gets you dead, or it gets you, working in the pawn shops.
Yeah,
years.
exactly. Yeah, you look in the pawn shops, or Jimmy, who I still think at some point is going to be on a boat, sucking diesel fumes at some point.
They mentioned enough times to where I think
it's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
All right, we should get into it. I do want to go ahead and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Voldez, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surya Gundavarapu, Weird Magic, Chorgir Lingstad, Derek Peterson, and Where Panda 47. Thanks again, guys. Really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. If you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you want to hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we watched or currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Wire, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done watching the YouTube edits and would like to continue, you can do it on our Patreon page. You are going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You'll only see us for copyright purposes.
Little man strap, Joe. You all the way down.
Yeah, Yo's talking about some guy named Loman who's down with strep. Like he's sick.
No, they're talking about they're strapped. They're low on drugs.
Yeah.
And the last part is something about how he's going to start up a fashion lady or some shit.
This guy's an idiot.
He is.
But I haven't quite mastered the Franklin Towers.
He's saying they're sold out in the low rises.
There it
There
is.
you go.
Or they're going to start fresh with a new package.
That's what you hear? Listen again.
I did.
Tomorrow he's going to start fresh on the latest package.
Damn, how y'all hear it so good?
You work the streets.
I used to put my head to the stereo speaker and play that record over and over. That explains a lot, actually.
At least they found something good for press.
Right.
Turn it upside down. 4 hash marks in a row, 1 for each G-pack.
Whoa, that's good.
Wow.
12 at a time.
S for stinkum.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Present Lester.
Yeah,
Clutch,
right.
man.
You sit here looking at beeper messages for 5 hours at a time? I don't know, it's kind of fun figuring shit out.
Well, they found the right job for
They
him.
really did, yeah. I'm loving his character redemption.
No kidding. It's hard to believe this is the guy that blinded a kid.
I know. Yeah, that's unforgivable, but I mean, at least he's trying to atone for it.
For sure.
Man, Lester and Perez are really kind of crushing this case.
They are.
They're getting stuff done.
They're in the right place inadvertently.
And they're not on the streets, which is
Right.
crazy. If only, Herc and everybody else could step up a little bit.
Herc and Carve seem like they mean well, but are just not up to the task intellectually.
Yeah.
But that's not why they're there.
Or emotionally intelligent enough to
Right.
handle their cool. They just go in and punch a kid.
But I think that's part of what they serve. They're the guys on the roof taking pictures, and they're the guys that will kick down doors, right?
Which you do need those guys, but
Sure.
you would hope that they do have some sort of control.
Right.
I know, but I don't.
All these months I'm carrying you. I'm sitting here watching case after case stack up, right? These are all yours and they're all open, Sandy.
Well, he's still wanted to burn McNulty.
Now go out there and do your job. Pick a file. Any file.
Major.
Pick a murder and solve it. Or bring me McNulty. There's no third choice.
Jeez, man. Did we ever come around on him?
Hard to say.
This is the first season, and we're
Right.
like, we hate you.
In that role, I don't think you can, really.
No.
I got the runner, he takes Stink,
No. You both take the runner.
and Stink gets away.
Nobody gets away.
See the
Listen,
big picture.
He bought out Tompkins over on Gwynn Falls last year. The money's going everywhere.
That's just what we know from one of Avon's girls bragging to a friend of hers. I mean, Christ knows what else he's got that we're not even onto yet.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a career case, Your Honor.
Look here, Jimmy.
It is pretty big.
No.
You misspelled culpable. And you're confusing then and Dan.
People do that a lot.
Anything else you need?
What, from you?
Ooh. He didn't take that well.
Yeah.
I think I'll go see a man about a dog.
It's always a pleasure, Miss Perlman.
Subtle.
Yeah, right.
Another 10 years of this nonsense, and I see you wearing the robes of the district court for Baltimore City.
That or a straitjacket.
It's going on strong there, man.
Yeah, not subtle at all.
Come on, Jimmy. Sit. Talk.
This feels ominous, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, what's his end game?
Think of it, a young boy riding shotgun. You had the light right there.
And so that's the runner they're going to take.
Yep.
Yep, that's Stinkum.
Yep. Oh,
There you go.
dang.
Stinkum's running.
Yep.
Yep, there he
There he
goes.
goes. Oh. Tumble roll.
He's got eye patch. It's a
Oh,
kid
that's
that
the
Perez
kid,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is tense.
He ran back to the pit with the drugs.
Wow. Yeah,
That was good.
he had to.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You're not getting away, man.
No.
Don't get him! No, I got the bag. Keep the bag.
He's going right. Bad.
These guys just watching.
Yeah, what else can they do besides get arrested?
For sure, yeah.
4 packs. Street ready. 1208.
There goes that re-up.
Yep.
Anyone got a smoke?
Yeah.
This poor kid can't catch a break.
No, he can't, can he?
Blow the wiretap by charging some weak sister murders.
What stopped him?
Daniels.
Yep.
Daniel.
I couldn't believe it either. I'm ready to throw in the towel. Daniels stepped up.
Daniels did save the day.
Yeah, he did.
Why didn't you come to me?
Yeah.
Perlman goes to her bosses. State's attorney's office still has some love for you, Jimmy.
All due respect, I'm starting to worry more about the people who claim to love me than the ones that don't.
Yeah. There's no way this all ends well for Jimmy.
No,
He's too idealistic.
for sure. Let me see how that gets you on the show.
Right. Oh, and they're going to get him on the wire.
Yeah, they
Calling this in.
This is so smart.
I don't think I'd park my car out in the open. Like that. Oh,
Somebody's hitting Stringer Bell's pager from the number 2 payphone in the Tower Court.
Now?
Now.
oh, they have to go over there and get it. We get a picture of him.
It'd be kind of cool to see how this show shakes out, like in the cell phone era.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
they're always on payphones.
Mhm.
You know, I wonder if it would be harder or easier today.
It'd probably be easier to get up on somebody,
Think so?
unless they're using burners, I would guess. But
Yeah.
well, he's committed. I gotta respect that.
Everyone's getting their cardio in today.
Yeah.
Yo, we lost 4 to 5-0. What?
Perfect timing.
We lost 4. Yo, why the are you telling me this? I'll talk to you later.
So is Stinkum then going to be the guy they end up arresting to get him to flip everyone else? But I don't think he would.
Yeah, probably not. We don't get a lot of Stinkum yet.
Does this guy actually work?
I don't think so.
You are double.
I do enjoy his character.
I do too, but I don't think I've ever actually seen him work.
No.
Madam LaRue, Jay.
Better men than you have turned to this lucky lady in their dark night of dead end.
Oh my God, it's a psychic.
Yeah.
I don't joke when it comes to Madame LaRue. The woman, she has an unexplainable gift in matters of death investigation.
It's a prank they pull when you're desperate enough.
I guess. Don't call that number.
Don't call the number.
You'll waste so much time.
Seriously.
Y'all hang around the projects, white and black together, ties and jackets on, looking to help ladies with their shopping carts and whatever else. Police, right?
Yes, clearly.
Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am?
Yeah, Johnny has no luck, does he?
No, honestly, jail might actually be better.
I think
for
so.
him.
I really do.
Bubbles managed to find a shirt and tie.
I need to pull one out.
Yeah, which one?
She doesn't even know.
He's not looking at me.
Yeah.
Coke, dope, theft, dope, loitering, coke, attempted.
Oh.
He bounces over to drug court, pleads to possession, and agrees to probation with ongoing treatment.
Okay, that's good.
I'm back at it. That's
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Shake it off in treatment, go to some meetings and pee when they tell you to pee.
No jail.
No jail.
I'm out right now.
As soon as you're processed.
he looks terrible, doesn't
Yeah, he does. I feel like this has been an ongoing thing for him for years, for sure.
He wasn't young.
Okay, if you pretend my partner here is the victim, I'm the guy with the gun.
he? I think it would be if we see that character.
This close?
No.
Omar told him who.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either, but if somebody, he said if somebody had a 380 pistol, and he would still have it on him.
Yeah, you're right.
But I don't remember the name.
Do you think if you saw this guy again?
Ma'am, please, don't be afraid.
From where I was sitting, his back was to me.
It's all right. You done good.
Yeah.
If you have any trouble at all, you call us.
I mean, she's fine. She didn't go into court to point anybody out, for sure.
She corroborates him on most of the details, right down to the close-range shot. Plus, we got Omar saying if we jack Bird, we'll get the gun.
Bird. Yeah.
It happened like you said. Like it was a plan.
It was a plan.
God, man.
Like it was a plan.
What's your address?
Oh. Yeah.
734 Fayette. 734 Fayette.
I hope you feel bad.
Hey, kid, what apartment?
He does.
Come on, kid. What's the apartment? 11M. Okay.
Yeah, he has that right to hate you. He really
Yeah.
does.
He feels bad.
Step out.
It's him. Who?
I'm glad he went to Daniels with this.
Yeah.
You hungry? Ham and cheese, tuna.
I want a Reese's, yo. Peanut butter cup?
Maybe. Love Reese's.
The game already cost you, right? More than it should have, I know.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah. That one's on you.
Thing is, I feel like I owe you something here. You want to get out? You want to do something else with the rest of your years? You come see me.
Nice.
I love Daniels.
Yeah, I don't know a better way to handle that.
Sure.
Might be tomorrow, might not be for a while. But when you think you're ready for something different, you give me a call. I'll remember.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think he means it too.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm thinking it might be a drug thing or maybe
Yeah.
straight up robbery.
Oh, he did it.
This is so dumb.
You're Irish, no?
Italian.
It's St. Anthony wants to help you.
He does?
Very much.
I can smell the desperation through the screen.
You sure not Sandy?
Then dig it up. Go straight home. When you go to bed, hold it to your ear.
Oh my God.
And he tells me who did it?
No.
You're wasting so much time.
Yeah.
Everybody was naughty.
That last one was so long, but I did.
Excuse me.
We've seen him before. I'm pretty sure that actor was in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, the guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know why it just clicked there for me. The way he looked at him, I was
It's because in the
Yeah.
the Demi camera work where
For
it's
sure.
staring straight into the camera
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. You're right.
Yep.
Yep.
You gonna sign it?
No. Need that back when the meeting's over. And if you don't stay, we don't sign it.
That makes sense.
That's how it works.
Yeah, Bubbles, you should be here too.
You're right.
I want to see the show.
I really doubt they are, but I would like to see them get their acts cleaned up a little bit.
Right. Like Badger and Skinny Pete inadvertently.
It's a good comparison, actually.
I ain't seen some of these faces in so long. I think we're dead.
Same thing, ain't it?
No.
I don't care who you are, what you done, or who you done it to. If you're here, so am I.
That was great.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I wonder if this guy was actually an addict because that was dead on.
That was an amazing performance.
Yeah.
Does anybody have 24 hours or a sincere desire to live?
Go get it.
Go get it.
Good. This is a strong scene.
This is affecting, man. It
Yeah.
really is. It's getting me.
Yeah, we shoved off this morning.
Shut up, Johnny.
Yeah.
Let the man try.
Good day's work. Good day's work. What about the alarm system? Guy wired that weak thing back on itself.
Telling a police lieutenant how he's going to rob the house.
Like that art note, I might have to run it up New York.
Oh my God.
Name's Damian Price, but I mostly go by Day-Day.
Just give him his alias and everything.
But I mostly go by Lieutenant.
Idiot. Yeah.
Schlock.
There you are. There's somebody I need you to meet.
Day.
Yeah. See you soon, Day Day.
That was good. Yep.
You get a chance, man, let me pull your coat to something. I got a little move we might could do. So get with me after, okay?
All right, most def.
He can't be doing stuff though. The whole point of him being the front man is he doesn't have a record.
Yep. That might blow up.
You're right. Is that Weebay? I feel like that's Weebay. You haven't really put the name to him yet, but that's got to be him, right? I assume because he's short. Weebay sounds like a nickname you get when you're a small kid.
You showing that, man? You done had this stick up, then to jump out. Now they running up on stage. My crew, we tight. All right?
Yeah, nobody's snitching.
Yeah.
Well, something is up. So go down there today and tell them hoppers you got working for you down there that the shit is about to change.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
This just makes me feel for the people working out there.
Right.
Especially Wallace. He's got so many kids to take care of.
Right. Yeah, he's got to take care of all these children.
They catch 4 packs. Popping out the truck. They don't even get the plate.
Yeah, it would have been better if they wouldn't have talked to Stinkum.
Yeah.
Something is definitely up.
Yeah, they're not dumb. They just gotta put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
What?
Come here. Come here.
What? We have to stand up?
You're so busy doing nothing.
Right.
Oh, you sign this for me there, Mr. One Day Man.
Oh my God. This is depressing.
It is.
God have mercy when they piss you, boy.
Yeah.
So you can take up into your probation office.
Yo, Bubs. We know what clean piss.
You're going to go to jail. Yeah. I mean, that is thinking about consequences down the road for sure.
Of course. Yeah, should do it.
Oh, it took me a second to figure out what was going on.
You worried about being seen?
I love they just showed us that.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody got a problem with me spending time with y'all, I'd be much obliged to stick my gun straight in their mouth.
God.
I know one thing, when y'all run up on them, y'all best be more careful, that is.
Why's that?
Oh, Bird will throw down without thinking, for sure.
We're going to shoot out here?
I wonder.
Wallace all quiet and don't even come out his room some days.
Man is depressed. That's a pretty traumatizing thing to see.
Yeah.
Looking for D. Seen him?
We don't see him outside the club. It's the first time.
I think he'd be in trouble just for being here.
Yeah. You could blow this whole thing.
I mean, really, yeah.
Nothing today.
Well, see, that's the thing, cuz if you need more of that, I got this connect.
Yeah, he's gonna blow this.
Yeah, let me think on it, all right?
Finally get some ends for us. You see what I'm saying?
He'd be in so much trouble if Avon found out he was doing
They'd
that.
probably just kill him.
I mean,
I'm out.
They're just threatening.
Be good.
Right. Think on that.
I mean, he definitely couldn't, like, still run the club or own the club.
No.
They have to be a different front man.
So yeah, then you kill him then.
Yeah.
Which store are we watching again?
The vacant next to the store.
I was wondering where it was at. We haven't seen the whole episode.
Stop making a little distinguished gentleman out of
Is this where they're gonna grab Bird?
Okay, I thought he was going to get jumped there for a second.
I think that might have been the other cop. Got it. Yeah,
Take him.
Grab him.
Hey, Shorty!
Ooh. It's popped him with a bottle. Dang. Lester still got it.
Let's just
still.
busted the bottle on a guy's head.
That's how you could kill somebody doing
Right.
that.
Does he have the gun? That's the big thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Look what we have here.
It's a small one, yeah. If that's the gun that killed the witness, he's a moron.
That's what Omar said.
Yeah.
Tear out them phones. From now on, y'all need a pay phone, you walk a few blocks, and do not use the same phone more than once a day.
And that's smart. I mean, that's where the problem is. Yep. There it goes.
That gun is downstairs now in the ballistics lab.
Nah, you're screwed, man.
I mean, don't get it twisted. I do some dirt too, but I ain't never put my gun on nobody who wasn't in the game.
A man must have a code.
There it is.
I remember you was the first brother I ever seen play that sport with a stick. What's it called?
Lacrosse?
Lacrosse, man.
Show.
Prep school boys used to pee themselves when they see the old bunk coming at them.
Going to Barksdale?
Going anywhere.
How far back you want me to go?
As far as you need. Murder stay murder.
It's a good line.
Yeah.
Denise Redding. Yeah, I got it. I'll be damned.
Omar's being all kinds of charitable today.
Yeah, he is.
Sure know how to bring it out of people, don't he?
I'm kind of surprised Omar's like, can I get on this?
Here's yours, Mike.
So it works out for this guy then.
Yeah.
The psychic was right.
Sandy, what are you doing downtown this time of night?
Madame LaRue.
Come on.
Only thing I can't figure is I asked for help on the Lindsay case, not this one.
You idiot.
These are the guys that saved your ass right here.
Yeah.
Big time.
Hey, Jimmy,
Well, he's going to tell him.
we gotta talk, man. It's about Rawls.
He sucks real hard.
He does. You're in trouble. If I was him, I would just go back when you're supposed to go back. Like, look, he's gunning for me.
Yeah.
And you have to finish this case without me. He won't do that, but
No, of course not.
They're gonna do me, Ronnie. They're gonna do me. I love this job. They're gonna do me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's the star of the show.
But they will stick you on a boat, I'm sure.
Sure. All right, well. Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I thought that this was so well written, this episode.
Yeah, of course it was. Like every episode, this was really, really solid.
And the actor who gets to play Jay really shined in this one.
He did, didn't he?
He was great.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, look, all these guys are, I mean, they're schmucks for the most
Right.
part, you know what I mean? But, like, it's cast very well. You can tell they're having a blast performing it. You know what I mean?
This is a really well cast show all the way around.
Yeah, and, everything is ratcheting it up, right?
Mhm.
Like, I mean, they're pulling phones out of walls in the projects. We're getting closer to something in the police end of things, right?
Right.
How is this going to explode?
I'm kind of wondering what part Orlando's going to play in all of this falling
big
apart,
one,
because
yeah.
I feel like he is. I feel like he's the one person that's his one role is to not be a criminal.
Sure.
He's the one person on the criminal side whose one job is to not be a criminal,
And
and he's gonna blow that. So I feel like between the Bird arrest there and Orlando, I feel like those two are the ones who are going to really start the dominoes falling.
Yeah, Orlando's going to get popped doing something.
In this drug deal or something, he's going to get arrested.
But also, like with the phones being out of the walls of the projects, they're going to have to be all over the city. You're going to have to get more guys.
You're going to have to expand it out, right? Because Idris Elba. Stringer. My God, my brain was off. Right here. Stringer told him just walk a little farther. So I'm assuming then you just have to push your surveillance out to farther phones.
Yeah, I mean Baltimore is decent. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a decent size. It's a big city. Like
there's probably at this time a couple thousand phones in Baltimore.
It's like, how are you gonna? It's gonna be a mess. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to. I mean, with Rawls also coming after Jimmy's badge too. Like they're not gonna get more help.
No, they're not gonna get more help. Like I said, you're just gonna have to expand it to more payphones.
Get lucky.
I mean, obviously you get to move your surveillance away from those phones, but you've got to stick it in a whole lot more places. Probably tracking people out as they leave the pit.
Sure, that's a good idea as well. But also, we also have Omar helping out.
Yeah,
he's got his ear to the ground. I'm very curious to see what happens with Wallace as well, because the kid's clearly struggling, right?
Yeah, we keep talking. We had the one kid that got blinded.
Yep.
Who Kevin, you're right. Who Daniel said, whenever you're ready to get out, let me know and I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't take it. Maybe he will down the road. But
I hope that
Wallace is the one. Wallace is the one. You're like, man, if there's anybody who needs to just be rescued from this,
it's him.
It's definitely him.
This poor kid. Like
right.
It's like every episode, like that poor kid.
Right.
Yeah. It's truly heartbreaking, and honestly, like I was moved to tears almost by that AA meeting as well.
That AA meeting was beautiful. I'm gonna look the guy up.
Yeah. Waylon.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the actor because that just felt so personal, and his performance was like creepily spot on.
Yeah, thinking about
that didn't feel like an actor.
No.
Maybe it is, and if he is, mother of God, you killed that. But that really felt like they were in a didn't it?
It did.
All the way through. That was really beautiful.
I'm willing to bet they have a lot of extras, locals from Baltimore come on the show, and I'm not saying give a monologue, but be there, be a presence in the show to help build how real this feels. You know what I mean? Because you're really making this feel so authentic.
Like, how many AA or NA or whatever meetings have you seen in movies and television
There's a ton.
that feel very performed?
Sure.
And not necessarily in a bad way, but
the town sticks out to me.
Right, but you always get that sense of like you're not forgetting you're watching a show, right? Yeah. You watch a cop show and all the cops are sexy with perfect hair and perfect makeup. They're working 40 hours a week. They don't have personal lives.
Yeah.
Even though they look like supermodels walking around, and everything just, even though you buy it, even though it's well done, it still very much feels staged, right? It's still there's still an artistic element to it that isn't real, and that's not a criticism.
No.
That's just the process. Yeah, that's just the process of making a work of art, right? A work of art isn't real, and that just felt real.
Yeah. There was no music swell.
Yeah, it just didn't feel.
Here's my Oscar moment.
It didn't feel choreographed or staged or performed or set up in any way. At least Waylon's part. Hard to say. I don't know the extent to what, like, you're right. This is filmed on location, so there are probably a whole lot of extras that are just people who live and work in Baltimore. But I'm gonna look Waylon up.
Yeah, in terms of the story too, I want to see how that affects Johnny and Bubbles as well, because it was interesting that Bubbles went up there and got it, even though they had their moment there at the end.
Right. I feel like if it's going to affect either of them, it's obviously Bubbles.
Yeah.
I don't think Johnny is.
No, he's too far gone.
He hasn't. Well, he
hasn't hit his.
He hasn't hit the bottom.
You would think that he would.
Right.
Being mugged and hospitalized, and then being arrested and almost facing prison.
Maybe ironically, your life always sucking all the time, no matter what you do. Maybe he doesn't know what bottom looks like, and maybe there isn't one for him because it's just one big toilet.
That's addiction, I guess. But
All right, we'll catch you next one, guys.
See ya.